You're such an asshole.
Hello, Children's Emergency Asshole Consulting. If you have an emergency and you need it done quickly, well, my God, go to Asshole Consulting and pay me a lot of money, extra money, and I'll do it for you. This is in response to an original client. He's Canadian, and he works in the San Francisco area, and he was faced with the problem of could he find another job, or he'd have to go back to Canada during winter, which would suck. Just going back to Canada in general would suck, but you're in San Francisco, so maybe it wouldn't suck as much. His options were really sucky, but he did land a job in San Francisco, so he now has a living question. Thanks for the video, Aaron. I got the job with the company requesting a video response. Please let me know the price. Please black out these companies and addresses, but mention the cities. I need to relocate he lives in Mountain View, California, just somewhere close to downtown San Francisco. And I looked at the map. I was like, oh no. Should I stay and commute 1.5 hours? And that'd be one way. I look at the traffic now at like midnight. And I can only imagine what that's like during the daytime, weekdays. Or move and commute 15 to 30 minutes depending on using my motorcycle or the light rail. On one hand, I'm paying more to get more time back with a potentially more dangerous neighborhood, my motorcycle, theft, shit in the streets. And on the other, I get the comfort of my neighborhood that I've lived and loved in 2018 but lose time. As you know, San Francisco is expensive and literally covered with feces. Rent will be approximately $500 to $700 increase than Mountain View with light rail round trip fees at $5. And Mountain View with light with $5. But I will most likely use my motorcycle. Staying in Mountain View allows me to keep my month-to-month place at $15.50, but Caltran month pass is $230. Yes, I have commuter benefits from the company. I don't want to mention the names, so I'm just reading and not saying anything. I'm looking forward to your video. I'll be viewing properties Sunday. Will most likely close the landlord on the spot, like available housing. Oh, socialism. They just know how to do everything. You did pay, then you had some more information here. I'm also torn between getting something more private with no amenities, pool and a gym, or a gym, which I do use almost every other day, but I can hopefully store my bike in the studio in a living box. Or amenities, but it's shared and no way to store my bike. Amenities will cost more. Dude, San Francisco, you can work out outside and enjoy the gym. Isn't there like Anytime Fitness or Snap Fitness or Fitness 19 or something like that? I like to live in at least a master bedroom as I am an OCD clean freak. Oh, well, what you want, what you're going to get are going to be two different things. Yes, I know you're going to go on about the millennials trying to enjoy himself, but fuck, I'm making $100,000. I don't want to be depressed going to work due to a lack of energy from the place I live. Dude, you're not going to have time to work out if you're commuting an hour and a half every day. Even if it's round trip, that's an hour and a half every day. And making $100,000 is not that much in California. It's actually quite average when you take in taxes and everything else. Unless you're moving to an absolute shithole, I would move. Your time is that much more valuable. If it's going to be an hour and a half, well, that's 3 hours a day or an hour and a half a day, every day. No, that is not worth saving $500 to $730 a month. Your time is way more precious. I would try to move as close to work as possible. Ideally, if you could walk. And yeah, I know you like your motorcycle, dude, but I would see if you could just get rid of it living in San Francisco. Or find a place to keep it, or get a moped or something. It's all right. You have a motorcycle, not a car. Right? That's going to be easier to park. So maybe not get rid of it, but God Almighty, yeah, get as close as you can to work. Don't pay an arm and a leg for it, but if you can find a clean place that's within walking distance to work, that would be ideal. Otherwise, a 15 to 30 minute commute is perfectly fine, but hell no, you're not staying in Mountain View, California. There's no way. And yes, too fucking bad for you that you like it there. We all like things, but your life is going to be miserable as fuck. You could get the amenities and the cheap housing in Mountain View, but you're not going to have the time. By the time you're done commuting back and forth, hell no. Down the road, once you establish yourself, your immediate goal would be able to work from home as much as you can, so you're not dicking around on time on commute. And that's why I would say, yeah, say goodbye to Mountain View. I mean, you don't have to. You can waste all the time in the world, but your time is going to be way more valuable than that $500 to $700 you're going to save every month. All right, that's it. Questions and answers, assholeconsulting.com. I love the liberal socialist utopia and how they have affordable housing for all. See you guys later. Toodles.